good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. Welcome to the Kenshi Colosseum. I'm your host, Jay, and today's episode is brought to you with special thanks to my two friends, Mr. Skittles and Sigma 8, who've allowed me to kind of brainstorm with them on a few ideas for the episodes and how I can improve. So big shout out to those two guys. The help was much appreciated. Now with that said, let's get right into the action. Today's competitor will be Small Terry, a hungry bandit that we picked up outside, much similar to One Leg Larry. And he'll be facing up against a whole mess of his former compadres, and he is dubbed so, Small Terry, as he is rather small. Don't worry though, Terry is strong. Terry's a dense boy, he's heavy. We've given him some of the heaviest armor that we've got, so hopefully that will increase his longevity as he fights his way through his enemies here. We've only got one bandit up against him this time, and they get right into the action. Oh, Jesus, Terry, come on. Leave the other guys alone. How are you going to fight them if they already killed them while they're in their cages? Back into the actual one-on-one fight. The single bandit definitely seems to be outclassed by Terry. But that is... I can't say that's entirely unexpected. Ooh, a big golf swing on him though, no worries. Terry answers back with one of his own, but that seems to stumble the bandit pretty heavily. And Terry is relentless, he's not giving him a moment to breathe. A big kick, overhead swing didn't do much for him, but that 1-2 combo takes him out. Can't say we're particularly surprised with the outcome of this one, folks, but it seems we've roughed up our opponent's prosthetic leg a little bit, so I figure we'll drop him into the skeleton repair bed. It's the least we can do. Now, Small Terry, let's see how you do going up against two bandits this time around. Both Big Joe and Prison Dr. Paul in with the assist. And the bell tolls, the fight begins. It seems one of the bandits has gotten a hold of one of the Colosseum's weapons. Due to the heavy weight, doesn't seem she has the strength skill to use it effectively. This is why we keep the regulation gear. A big kick from Terry knocks her off balance, and he seems to be focusing on her heavily, despite the fact that the other bandit, with the weapon that he can't effectively use, is just wailing on him, but he is unfazed. He takes bandit number one with the heavier club down, and moves his focus onto the other one, who's promptly taken out, and round two also goes to Terry. We'll bring it up to 3. This one didn't seem to pose too much of an issue for him, but I assume that 3 bandits with effective weapons may prove somewhat a challenge, and we'll have to see. Round 3 kicks off with the bell, and our contestants approach each other. 3 dust bandits and Small Terry face off. One of them makes a run for it, but Small Terry's not having that kind of shit. And he takes a big swing, knocks a couple of them around, and they're just wailing on him. He's doing a half-decent job deflecting some of the attacks, but with 3 opponents, a few smacks are bound to get through. He's got them all in front of him, so that seems to be doing well for him. He's having some trouble getting the dodges off, and attacks even, between the absolute flurry of attacks that are coming towards him, and all that heavy armor weighing him down. It is posing somewhat of an issue, but it does have his benefits. You can see that despite the fact that he's taken all these hits, the armor is working its wonders. There's a big golf swing. He's got one on the ropes, but they've got their dodge skill up a little bit. Small Terry's unfazed. He's going for it despite the damage. His left arm's not doing so good, but it's still effective, and one bandit's down. There we go. Come on, Terry, let's do it. Though I am concerned it may be too late for him. He's holding his own for now, but it seems... I don't know how much longer he can hold up with health like that. One of his legs is pretty close to going out, as well as his left arm. But he is still working at it. He is a man on a mission. He may be small in stature, but he is big in heart. And the left arm's out. He's switched over to his secondary weapon. And what is that? What's that? It's Greg. Now, Greg was put on suspension after taking a few limbs off of his opponents in training. He was also the one who dragged Small Terry home. It seems he's taken his beating a little personally, and he's jumped into the ring to assist him. Now, Small Terry's back up. Greg's going to let him finish off the last opponent, or at least attempt to. And he's in awfully rough shape, as you can see. But he's still going at it. There's no stopping this man. And then one last hit finally does him in with Prison Dr. Paul and Greg are on the way. Now Greg gets to work on healing Terry up a little bit, and Paul takes care of the opposing bandit. Now Greg wanted to fight, and we'll let him fight. Now the bell tolls and the round begins. Let's see what happens. Oh, and more than half of his opponents seem to run right by him, and the arena has devolved into absolute chaos as the Colosseum's opponents get to work chasing down our rabbits. Gladiator Greg gets right on that, though. He's separated himself and gets a quick attack in, but he's now surrounded entirely. He's doing well right now, but he can't hold up for long under this kind of beating. He's got all his opponents, and there's a big swing from him. That's 3 opponents knocked away. He's like Guts from the newer, shittier version of Berserk. And they're still wailing on him, though. They're just going for it. God damn, he's getting beaten. You gotta do something, Greg. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? Come on, make a move. You gotta do something here. Oh, and there's a big front swing. There's 4 and a back swing with that one. Do you see the mean backhand? Can we get a replay? Bam! Look at that. Absolutely dirty. Now he's laid one of them down. The other 3... Oh, and there's another one down.
Know your fucking place, trash.
And it's mano-y-mano, the last bandit for Greg. Taken down with a final swing. And victory for the Colosseum. Everybody gets carted off back to their cages for healing and a good meal. They fought well today, our opponents, and they've earned it. That's all I've got for you today, folks. I hope you've all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And let me know in the comment down below if there's any ways you think I can improve, or if you've got a good idea for the next fight. As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.